Hey there, my friends. You know, when you first look at the 2025 Indian Scout Bobber, it's not just another cruiser. This thing has presence. It's low, it's mean, and it's got that old school bobber attitude, but with a modern heartbeat. The first thing that hits you is the stance. That slammed suspension, chopped fenders, and those fat 16-inch tires give it a raw, aggressive look. It feels like a bike that doesn't try too hard. It just is. Then there's the blackout styling. No shiny chrome here. Everything is dark, clean, and bold. It's the kind of bike that looks badass standing still. The seat is crazy low, around 25 inches, which means when you sit on it, you feel locked in with the road. The mid-controls keep your body balanced, so even though it looks wild, it actually feels natural when you're riding. And let's talk about personalization. Over 100 accessories straight from India. Different seats, bars, mirrors, colors. You can make it look clean, loud, or somewhere in between. Underneath all that attitude, there's real craftsmanship, clean welds, tight finishes, and just enough detail to make you stop and stare. But what really makes this bike special is how it blends the old and the new. You've got that retro bobber vibe, but also modern tech like ABS, keyless ignition, and ride command on the higher trims. So yeah, it's not just a bike to look at, it's built to ride. This is the kind of machine that doesn't just take you somewhere, it says something while doing it. Alright, my friends, now let's take a look at what kind of performance this exciting machine brings to the table the mechanics. Behind the 2025 Scout Bobber, under that badass exterior, there's a 1250cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine. It's packing around 100 horsepower and 80 pounds FT of torque enough to get your heart racing without throwing you off the seat. And trust me, it's not just about straight-line speed. The torque curve is smooth, giving you that punch exactly when you need it. The transmission is crisp. You've got a 6-speed gearbox, and on some trims, a quick shifter makes gear changes buttery smooth. No clutch juggling needed if you don't want it. Now, let's talk chassis and suspension. The Scout Bobber's frame is balanced perfectly for its low-slung stance. The telescopic front forks and dual rear shocks give you enough compliance to handle bumps in city streets without feeling sloppy. Wheelbase and lean angles are tuned so it's stable on straightaways, but still playful in corners. Braking and safety? Absolutely solid. ABS is standard, and the brakes bite hard without being grabby. This bike stops when you need it to, no surprises. Fuel-wise, the Scout Bobber has a 3.3-gallon tank, which gives you a nice mix of range and weight balance. City riding or hitting the open road, you're good for a solid stretch before thinking about the pump. And tech isn't left behind. Higher trims get keyless ignition and the ride command digital display, so you can keep your eyes on the road while staying connected. Modern sensors and electronics subtly work to keep your ride safe without feeling intrusive. So yeah, under all that classic bobber attitude, there's a machine built for real riding. Smooth, responsive, and ready to roar. It's not just a lucre. It's the kind of bike that tells the road, I'm here, let's ride. Alright, my friends, now that we've seen what this machine is made of, let's hear what real riders have to say after spending months, even years, on the 2025 Scout Bobber. When it comes to handling and suspension, most agree the Scout Bobber is stable and playful. The front telescopic forks and rear shocks do a solid job on city streets, though some riders note the rear suspension can feel a little stiff on rough roads. So if you're thinking long trips over bumpy terrain, a slightly softer aftermarket shock might make it even better. On the technology side, the ride command display and keyless ignition are appreciated, though a few riders reported minor glitches with the touchscreen or media functions. Nothing major, but it's worth knowing. Finally, one of the standout points is customization. Riders love that Indian offers a huge range of accessories, seats, bars, mirrors, colors, letting you really make the bike your own. It's not just a machine, it's a statement. In short, riders love the Scout Bobber for its style, raw power, and fun factor. The main caveats? Slightly stiff suspension, smaller fuel tank, and minor tech hiccups. But if you want a bike that looks aggressive, rides smoothly, and has personality, the Scout Bobber consistently earns high marks from those who actually spend time on it. So, after hearing what real riders have to say, one thing's clear: the 2025 Indian Scout Bobber isn't just about looks. It's about that raw V-twin punch, the solid handling, and the attitude that turns every ride into a statement. Yeah, the suspension can be a bit stiff, and the tank isn't made for endless road trips. But if you're looking for a fun, bold, and customizable cruiser, this bike earns a solid thumbs up from the community. It's not perfect, but it's real, and that's what makes it special. This is Riderverse, the place where real riders and real stories come together. If you want to be a part of this community, join us. Subscribe and share your feelings with us in the comments. See you in the next video, my friend. Take care.